Good afternoon. Hello, everyone. I realize this may not be the most ideal time for some of you to jump on live, which is fine. Obviously, this will be recorded in our team page, but I just wanted to get this out there while my kids are at school, so I have a little bit of quiet time to record this. So I was gonna do a Zoom about, since we have so many new people joining this team, which is incredible. I was going to do a Zoom to talk about, what do you do in your first 30 days? But sometimes I think, Zooms are a little more work to get onto, and so I thought I'll just record it live in our team page, and that way it's always there. You can always go back and find it. So I actually wrote down notes. I don't usually do that. I usually just kind of wing it. But I want to make sure I cover all the important things. I want to make sure I cover everything. So, okay, so you just got started. You're in your first 30 days, or maybe it's your first 60 days, whatever it is. But I just wanted to do some things that I think would be beneficial to get your business started within your first 30 days. Some goals to hit, some things to do, different things like that. If you have if you've been in for a little bit and you haven't really started yet and you want to get started, or maybe you want to restart your business, this can apply to you as well. So, and it's probably a good refresher for many of us who've been in for a while. So, okay, let's get started. Okay, and you guys, I just have to share this because I ran to the store today and they had their lipsticks were buy one, get one half off. And so I was like, oh, that's cool. I want to try it on and see what it looks like. So I put on this really dark lipstick and then saw that it's like a 16-hour lipstick. So I promise I wasn't trying to get all dressed up for this live video. It's just I can't get it off my lips. So anyway, that's totally beside the point. But okay, your first 30 days. So you just got started and hopefully your enroller has sent you an email with all of your account login information. So your account ID that you'll need to get from your enroller, your password, so that's probably something either you picked or maybe your enroller set up for you, and you'll also get a website. So there are two different sites, and this is very confusing, I think. So eSuite, so it's eSuite.myitworks.com. That is our back office. That's for just us distributors. When you get your ID and your password, that is the site that you use it for. You're going to log into that site. Your enroller will also send you your website, or maybe you enrolled yourself and so you have it, but that is the website name that you picked. So a lot of times if I set someone up, I use their first name, last name, or I do wrap with Jenny Thamur or Jenny T or whatever it is. So that's your website. That's your specific name .myitworks.com. So two totally different websites. Your eSuite is just for you as a distributor. That's your back office. Your replicated website, you'll hear it referred to as that, replicated, because the company puts it together and replicates it for all of their distributors. That is a different site. That is the site that you can send to your potentials, to your friends and family, potential loyal customers and distributors and that sort of thing. They can sign up through that website. They can change their auto ship through that website. So that's completely different. So I just wanted to make that clear because I think there's a lot of confusion on that. So two different sites. One is your back office. That's your eSuite. One is your replicated website. That's the one that you send out to people if they want to sign up through the website and join as a customer or a distributor. Okay, so so you get your email, you get your account info, you log into eSuite. That's the first thing you want to do. Jump into your eSuite. There'll be a little pop-up with a tax form that you just fill out. I think it asks, we didn't have it when I got started, so I think it asks for verify your social security number or something similar. It's basically just for your 1099 to make sure they have all of the tax info correct for you. So you're going to do that. And then, feel free to kind of play around, explore, get familiar with it. But the most important tab that you want to click on as a new distributor is at the very top. You'll see all these different tabs, and there's one that says It Works U. So like It Works University is what I guess kind of what they're going for. That is your training. That's the corporate training. It is excellent. It's going to give you a ton of product knowledge. It's going to give you tips to get started. I think they have on there how to run a party, like just different things. Click on that and start your training. Do not feel like you need to do all of it right away. Don't feel like you can't get started until you complete your training. Just take a look at it, but do not let it hold you back. Do not feel like you have to do all of it in one sitting, because that's a lot. So I just want to make sure no one feels obligated to do that. There are still things, I go back and look at the training. It took me like a month to go through all the training videos, but I got started right away. So don't feel like you need to wait to get started. Okay, so the next thing you want to do, or something that I find very helpful, what I did, and I know sometimes people don't even use email anymore, so this may not apply to everyone, but send out an email to your friends and family letting them know about your new business venture. So for me, when I got started, I had a 9-month-old, and so I basically sent an email, put all of my friends and family on there. I tried to keep it very lighthearted. So I explained to them that I was starting a new business. I was getting more interested in health and wellness because, I had a son. I wanted to make sure I was feeding him good, nutritious food and being healthy. And in turn, as a mom, I wanted to get myself healthier because I want to be around. I want to see him. I want to see him grow up. I want to see his kids. Like, I want to be here for a long time, So I wanted to get healthier. I wanted my family healthier. So I started looking at this, and I also threw in there, told them, hey, just so you know, I'm going to be posting on Facebook. You'll see me posting this stuff. My account has not been hacked. I just wanted to let you know so you don't freak out if you start seeing all these It Works posts, and I want to let you know what it's all about. So I felt like that was a very simple way to let them know what I was doing, not so they don't freak out when they start seeing me put all these posts up, why I got started, and then I put my website in there. I gave them a couple different products that I liked, the greens, the wraps, the multivitamin, and I asked them, if anyone is interested in supporting me, I'm looking for some 90-day product testers to try the products at my discount. Who is anyone wanting to support me? I think that is important to ask your friends and family if they're willing to try a product for 90 days or multiple products for 90 days. They can switch it up, our loyal customer program, and give you their feedback because you are starting a new business and you have not tried everything, if anything, and ask if they'll support you. It's so simple. It seems scary, but it's not scary. People do want to help you, so feel free to throw that in there. If you don't want to do an email, send that as a message through text or Facebook or whatever to your close friends and family. Just let them know. Okay, so then along those lines, the next thing you want to do is announce your business on Facebook or Instagram or whatever social media you want to use. If you don't use social media, that's fine. I do think that it is a huge benefit for our business because you can reach hundreds, if not thousands of people from a single post. So it does help get the word out, but announce it on Facebook. I highly recommend putting it out there within a day, the day you join, or within 24 hours of joining. Don't wait for your kit. Get it out there. Let people know. So many people on this team have signed customers before they've even gotten their kit. So just get that out there. And a lot of times, what I recommend is your announcement post. You can either talk about why you got started. If it's to get healthier or to make extra money for your family, you research these products or whatever it is, talk about that and maybe put in a results picture if you've used any of the products or you've done a wrap or something. Maybe post your own personal results, or you can get started. You can announce it by using like a product tester post, and let people know that you've started this business. We have some great examples on this team page, so you can search for that, or your enroller might have tagged you in it. But ask for people to try some products for 90 days and give you their feedback, and post a couple different products that we have. So that's another great way to get started, get the word out, and start getting your customers. But yeah, make sure you're doing that. And I do recommend tagging your enroller in the post or even in the comments. That way, or in some other people on the team, that way you can start getting comments from us and support, and you're already going to have the likes and comments on your post, and it's just going to keep bumping it up in your friends' news feeds. So, okay, along the lines of posting, friend other people on our team. A couple people, multiple people, whatever you want to do. Friend some people on the team, friend your uplines, friend some people on your sidelines, but that's just going to get you some ideas for posting. We do have some in the team page, and everyone's always welcome to share that, but if you friend them or you follow them, you can get some ideas of what they're posting, and that might help you with ideas for what you should post. Now, I will be careful in saying you don't want to friend 200 people on our team and then your entire newsfeed is all It Works distributors, and then you're not seeing any of your non-It Works friends' posts, because you need to like and comment on those posts as well. So you got to be careful, and following is a good way to see things or be able to go onto their page and see things without clogging up your newsfeed too much. So you want to post. There's actually a really good post in this team page about posting 101, but what I will say is you want to post 2 to 3 times a day. So when you first start, you're probably going to post a little bit more results pictures. And let's be honest, pictures are what catch people's attention. So the wrap before and after pictures, the skincare line, hair, skin, and nails, those are all really good ones to use to show before and after results and grab people's attention. Keep it short and simple. Don't give out all the info right away. You want them to come to you and ask questions, and that way you can start explaining to them about our products and about our loyal customer program or retail customer or distributor. So don't throw everything in your post, but have them come to you, but just post enough to catch their attention. And then I definitely recommend posting at least one lifestyle post a day. So what do I mean by that? Just think about what is It Works done for you. I like to think of past, present, future. So a year ago, like for example, let's just say a year ago, you couldn't afford to pay your electric bill, but you started It Works and you made $100 in wrap cash. So now you can pay your electric bill, and present, that's present. In the future, 2 months from now, you're gonna go Ruby. You're gonna get an extra $500 a month. So just things like that. Or you sold a wrap today and you made $25 and that filled up your gas tank. So simple things. It does not have to be anything extravagant. I know sometimes I hear from people that they get caught up watching all these ambassador diamonds and they're paying for dream homes and cars, and that's awesome, but people can't relate to that, right? So people can relate to paying for their dinner out through wrap cash, or paying for a tank of gas, or paying off their credit card bill, or paying their electric bill or their water bill or whatever it is. Those are things that are relatable to people. That's the stuff that you want to post about, and how that has changed your life, or that's changed your day, or whatever it is. Any extra money, paying for your Starbucks, things like that catch people's attention. So post that, and pictures are always good. if you can hold up your Blitz card in front of the gas tank, you know, or you hold up your Blitz card at the restaurant, you know, on your plate when you're eating, or you hold it with your Starbucks coffee in your hand, and you take a selfie with your Blitz card in your Starbucks, talking about how your Wrap Cash paid for your coffee today, or whatever it is. Those are awesome, awesome posts, and they catch people's attention, and they're relatable. So make sure you're looking into doing that at least once a day, or like sharing other leaders' stories. You know, don't tag people. Like if you want to share my story, awesome. Don't tag me in your post. I mean, I love it, but I don't want any of your potentials to follow me and then want to join my team. I want them to join your team. So be careful when you're tagging other leaders, or when you're posting other leaders' stories. Don't tag them, just mention their name, but don't tag them, because otherwise your friends may click on it and follow that person, and oh, well, she's an ambassador diamond, so I'm going to join her team. Like, you don't want that to happen for your business. So just be smart about posting, and post things that mean a lot to you, things that caught your attention while you joined, or maybe cause you to feel something, you know, cause you to feel excited or emotional, or whatever it is. Those are the things that are really going to touch people and get them to have an emotion about It Works and an emotion about this business. So, you know, the results pictures and the lifestyle posts, and then obviously keep posting your normal family pictures, or the things that you normally post. Like, you want to still be your same person. You're not like an It Works robot. You're still your same person. You're just doing another business that you're going to post as well. That's it. Okay, and then another really big thing, I cannot even stress the importance, is plugging into the team calls. So every Sunday and every Monday, corporate does their corporate calls. Sunday night are the family calls. They're like 15 minutes long. Many times they do big announcements, like this DT BOGO announcement they did on Sunday. So you want to stay plugged into those. The next ones are Monday nights. Those are the Show Me the Money calls. Pam typically hosts them, and a lot of times she'll have like presidentials and ambassadors, or this past week was awesome. She had some triple diamonds on there who are signing all kinds of distributors and had so many tips. So those calls are people who are successful in this business, and they're going to give you tips on what they've done to be successful. So in my mind, those are non-negotiable. Like, if I can't listen live, I listen to the recording, but I am always on my Monday night calls. I'll probably get on this page later this week and talk about kind of my story, because I know there's a lot of new people on here. But when I was first starting out and things were going slow, those calls are what kept me motivated and kept me going. So I highly recommend getting on them. And then obviously we have team calls, and I will be posting, or someone on this team will be posting about the calls, the Zooms, and that sort of thing. And those are so good to plug in. Meet your team. If you're not local here, like I'm in St. Louis, but my team's all over. So if you're not local, like that's a great way to jump on a Zoom and to meet, you know, other people on the team. So, so those are really good. So plugging in is so important and will help you so much in this business. Oh, also, there's a new Wired app. So you want to download that. It's WIRED, Wired. That is the corporate app with all of the events and all of the calls on it. So if you download that and you click calls, you can just dial right into the Sunday and Monday night call. So it's awesome. Plus, there's announcements through that app too. Okay. Sorry, need a drink. Okay, so another thing I think is super, super important is being a product of the product. We are all representing this company, our business, this is our individual businesses, right? So when someone asks me, hey, how does that new shake taste? I've ordered it. I've tried it. Like, I know what it tastes like. I can tell them. Or do the wraps really work? Yeah. I pull up my phone. Here's my results pictures. What's your favorite product? Oh, the greens. I love them. What's your favorite skincare product? Exfoliating peel. Like, use the products. I am not at all saying you need to order everything all at once, but I do think it's good, especially your first month or two, to get a couple products and try them. You know, if you've been wanting to try the greens, um, the daily multivitamins, the It's Vital, or the ThermoFit, or the Cleanse, or whatever it is, whatever product you've had your eye on, order a couple products. Try them out. That way you know and you can give honest feedback when people ask you if you've tried them. Obviously, if you're new, you haven't tried everything, so you may need to, ask your upline, your enroller, ask on the team page, hey, does anyone have any results pictures from hair, skin, and nails? I haven't tried that yet. That way you can get, results from people that you know to share with your potential customers. But the best way to try products, I think, is to set up your auto ship. So if you have not been, if your enroller didn't explain, the auto ship, what it is, it's not mandatory. Okay, so I'm just going to put that out there. It is not mandatory. It is optional. But every month, for over 3 years, every single month, I have run my 80 BV auto ship. I get products, my family uses them, and I think it truly is the best way to be a product of the product for this business. But you can set it up in your eSuite. You go to the auto ships tab, and then you click edit, and then you can add in whatever your products you want. Typically, you order 2 to 3 products, and that will be your 80 BV. That meets your commission qualified minimum right there. So I do think, especially your first month or two, set that auto ship up. You can set it to run 30 days from your start date, and run that for the first month or two. Get some products, try them out. Have your friends come over and try them with you. Get the greens on the go so you can hand them out as samples to people if they order wraps or order as a customer or buy a single wrap from you. Okay. And then, sorry, I'm like losing my voice totally. You want to start reaching out to people. So they are not going to come to you most likely. I mean, sometimes, yes, people see the products, they comment or they message you, they're like, hey, I want to try this. But from my experience, the best way to get people interested in the products and especially the business is by reaching out. So the first thing you want to do is write down your hundreds list. And if that seems overwhelming, make it a 30s list. So I like to say, write down your dream team. If you right now could pick 30 people that you know and love that you think would be incredible at this business, write them down on a piece of paper. Then start asking them. Just simply ask them. Tell them why you think they'd be great at this and if they've ever thought about making extra money. Keep it simple. I like to just, give them a reason. Be genuine. Tell them why you think they're awesome or why you think this would help them and their family or whatever the reason is. Maybe you just think they're so fun and you want to do this because you guys want to have fun together. Whatever it is, start reaching out and texting them or messaging them through Facebook or whatever it is, but reach out to people because they are not, especially for the business, they're not going to come to you. They're not going to be like busting down your door the day you announce that you joined asking if they can join your team. It doesn't normally happen that way. It might occasionally, but normally it does not happen that way. And if you pay attention, just pay attention to your Facebook feed as you're scrolling through, which we all do. You'll see people talking about wanting to lose weight or wanting to grow their hair out or complaining about that they don't have any money to pay their bills or whatever it is. Just pay attention to that and then message them and tell them like, hey, I saw your post. You said you're wanting to lose some weight. I have some amazing natural products that can help with weight loss. Are you interested in learning more? Just simple. You don't have to be pushy, but just start, asking people the questions. Okay, and then let's talk about goals. So your goal every month is the same as my goal every month, and that is the steps to success. When you first start, your very first goal is to get 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days. That's your first goal. My goal every month is to get 4 loyal customers in that month. Like that is my monthly goal. And then you want to sign 3 distributors. But I always say, focus on those customers. Get those customers. Now, obviously, I always give people both options. So if they tell me, yes, I'm interested in the wraps, I'll tell them, great. I'll explain our loyal customer program. I'll tell them they can get them for $59 as a loyal customer, or for $40 more, they can sign up as a distributor. They're going to get their wraps, plus they can get discounts on all the products. Or if it's hair, skin, and nails, tell them it's $33 as a loyal customer. If you decide you want to make some extra money and join as a distributor, you can still get it for $33 after you buy your starter kit. Whatever it is, but give people both options. Don't just assume that if they're interested in a product, that's it, that they don't want to make money, because they probably don't even know that that's an option. So make sure you are giving both options to people. Okay, and then the last thing I want to talk about, because this is going much longer than I thought, so I'm really sorry. The last thing I want to talk about is signing up a customer or a distributor. So there's 2 different ways to do it. You obviously can give them your website, and they can go on and sign themselves up. Or what I do, because I do think it's helpful and it puts the ball in your court, you have control over it, is I ask them for their information, and I go into my eSuite. If you go to eSuite and you go to orders, go to enroll new customer, you can set them up yourself. So you're not asking them to do all of this stuff to go sign themselves up. You just say, can I call you and get your info, or text it to me or whatever, and I can set you up. So that's, I think, the easiest way to do it. But obviously, it's totally up to you, whatever you feel comfortable with. So hopefully this was helpful. Guys, don't overcomplicate this. We have a simple business. I was listening to Tony Robbins today, and he said, and this was awesome, he said, complexity is the enemy of execution. And it's so true. When we make things too complicated, nobody can duplicate it. No one wants to join your team if you have 50 million things that you have to do. Keep it simple. Customers, distributors, posting and reaching out. That's it. That's it. So hopefully this is helpful for you guys. Please comment with any questions you have. I am happy to go live again to answer more questions. So if you do have things that you want to cover, just let me know. And there are probably others on the team who have the same question. So I would rather jump on here and answer it for you. So you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you and welcome to all of our new team members.